Christmas. This is Hermie the Elf, sitting in for Joe, Black Box Silver and Bronze, to bring you a pile of misfit comics for Alan the Comic Collector Geek's challenge. Show 10 Christmas covers without Santa. Let's go. Hey, comic addicts. I don't really want to be sitting here showing Christmas comics because
someday I'd like to be a dentist.
But since I'm here, I am going to show 10 comics for Alan's Christmas cover challenge, No Santa Claus. So I've got a couple outside of my top 10, which are pretty cool. I figured I'd show you. The first one is Wonder Woman number 794. I just got this one. I was in the comic store last week and I saw this one and I thought it was pretty cool. And it is a variant cover to the latest issue, just came out. It's in the landscape format. And it's got this really cute snowball fight going on. And you've got some Christmas presents down here in the corner. And up here, you've got Superman wearing Santa Claus's hat. So that's a pretty cool Christmas cover that didn't make my top 10. Another one is one that surprisingly is a Christmas cover, and you could find this in the dollar bin, and it's really cool. It's the Punisher Holiday Special, and this is from what Alan calls the plastic age of comics, when they had all the gimmick covers, and it's a shiny cover, and it's a really good-looking cover, and you could dig that out of the dollar bins for $1, plus it's got the Punisher logo with Santa hat up in the top. Lastly, I want to show Hulk number 9, some of the variant covers that went with it. And it's 2 covers that connect together. And so you've got the red Hulk on one and the green Hulk on the other. And when you put them together, they're right around a Christmas tree. So those are 3 comics that did not make the top 10. Now let's get into the top 10. At number 10 is Harvey Hits number 29 from February of 1960 with a nice red cover and the vibrant colors of all the ornaments on the tree and the Harvey Toon Jack-in-the-Box. Got all the Harvey characters, the kids' characters watching the decoration of the tree. And as you can see right here on the tree, it says Xmas Toy Special. And this was to promote the Harvey Toon show, the cartoon show, which was on every Sunday at 5 p.m. on ABC TV. At number 9 is Superman number 166 from January of 1964. And this is one of those imaginary Superman stories, which was non-canon. And he and his wife, who appears to be Lois Lane, have 2 children, Kal-El Jr. and Jor-El Jr. And this is them decorating the Christmas tree. One of them is superpowered and one is not. And this has terrific Kurt Swan art on the cover. And there's something interesting about this comic is that the 2 sons become Nightwing and Flamebird. And if you don't know who Nightwing and Flamebird are, it's not the Nightwing that we know from Batman. Nightwing and Flamebird were Jimmy Olsen and Clark Kent. And they went into the city of Kandor, the city in the bottle, and they were heroes. Jimmy Olsen was Flamebird, Superman was Nightwing, and their origin and first appearance was in Superman issue number 158 from January of 1963. And so in this issue, Superman's sons take on those identities. Number 8 is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And this issue is from 1948. It's by KK Publications. But if you try to find this one, This is an issue of March of Comics. This is March of Comics number 33. And so March of Comics, they printed tons and tons of comics over the years, and a lot of them were printed as, giveaways from different department stores or uh, auto shops or things like that. This one, the back cover looks similar to the front cover. It's surrounded by wreaths. It might be the same artwork that here. It looks a little bit different, but the inside is blank, and this yellow banner is missing from the bottom. And so it's just a blank white spot in there where the department store or gas station that was giving this away would stamp in their logo, their name, their address. This one doesn't have anything in there, but some of them you find might be like that. Now, The Christmas Carol is a classic Charles Dickens story that probably everybody knows, Scrooge, and it's been told many, many times. And what is your favorite version of it? There's a couple of good ones. My favorite one is the Mr. Magoo telling of it. Number 7, Lone Ranger number 9. This is from January of 1955, and it's a beautiful cover where you see the snow coming down. He's delivering a Christmas tree. He's delivering Christmas gifts are on that stagecoach, and you could see the holly on his hat. Beautifuful Christmas cover with Lone Ranger from January of 1955.
Fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver. The Lone Ranger.
Number 6 is Kilroy's number 21. This is the American Comic Group, or ACG's version of the teen humor, the Archie style comics, although, their style of art was a little bit different than many of the other ones that you saw at that time. It was a little more realistic, although, still slightly exaggerated. This is from January of 1950, and it's a great Christmas cover. You see the tree and the presents on one side, and on the other, you see the beautiful girl as a gift in the stocking. Kind of a cute little trope there. Number 5, Katie Keene, number 57. This is from January of 1961, and it's by Bill Wagen. He did a lot of this Katie Keene art and the pinups. And when you're looking for Katie Keene comics, make sure you page through them, because there were a lot of pages that were little cutout dolls for girls to cut out and cut out the fashions and dress them. So you want to make sure that that stuff's not missing. This one has a complete interior, but it's got some great pinup art on the front cover. There's one, and there's the other. Number 4, Captain Marvel Adventures Christmas cover. This is Captain Marvel Adventures number 42 from January of 1945. It's a C.C. Beck cover, and it's simple but very nice. It's got Captain Marvel circled by a wreath. It says season greetings, Captain Marvel. And down here, Captain Marvel in St. Paul, Minnesota. This cover is with the white background. Can really pop if you can find one with a clean white cover. This one's a little dingy, but very happy to have that Captain Marvel Christmas cover. Number 3, Romantic Secrets, number 20. This is from March of 1959 by Charlton Comics, and it's really a beautiful Christmas romance cover. As I've said before, I wish that this blurb was not there. It would make it so much better. But this cover is uncredited, and on the Grand Comic Database, it suggested that it might be Dick Giordano or Vince Colletta. So I don't know who did that, but it is a similar cover, maybe an homage or a swipe to Romantic Marriage number 24 by St. John Press from September of 54, which is a unsigned Matt Baker cover. I like this one better because the images of the man and the woman are taking up more of the cover. On the Matt Baker cover, it's a great cover, but they're smaller, whereas this is kind of a full cover image. Number 2 is Christmas Carols from 1953. And this was a promotional comic handed out by the Ben Franklin store. And it features Christmas and religious illustrations inside, as well as lyrics and sheet music for many, Christmas carols like Silent Night, etc. And so if you find this, you will find that they're not all from the Ben Franklin store. So on the back cover will be stamps or printing from various places that gave this out as a kind of promotional comic. But it's really got some really, cool art of the time period and really evokes the feeling of Christmas with people going around caroling.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
My number 1 Christmas comic is Christmas with Archie from 1974. And in my opinion, this is the best Archie Christmas cover. There are many, 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 many Archie Christmas covers, and they're usually pretty jokey. But this one is not jokey. They're just showing up for a Christmas celebration. And what's great about this one is, as you can see, it has the nativity on there, the true meaning of Christmas. And they're going to a church. And so, of all the Christmas covers I have, this is my favorite one because it has the true meaning of Christmas on there, not just Santa and toys, but you see the birth of Jesus and the nativity. And this is chock full of stories. They're just a bunch of short stories. This was done by Al Hartley, Spire Christian Comics. And there's some humorous stories like Archie has to fill his tires with helium to try to make it to Veronica's house. There's another one where he's trying to spell out Merry Christmas, I think, to Veronica in the snow, and he gets frozen before he can finish it. There's kind of like a Christmas Carol story in here with Mrs. Beasley gets visited by spirits and changes her view of Christmas. And then there's just some, warm stories of the Archie gang delivering Christmas presents to the poor. And there's another one where Archie is talking about the true meaning of Christmas. So Christmas with Archie is my number 1 Christmas comic with or without Santa. Hope you enjoyed that, comic addicts. I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.